All right. Hello, my name is Jackie Wells, and on behalf of the Environmental Health Action Team of the Healthy St. Mary's Partnership, and in honor of Earth Day this Friday, I want to welcome you to our educational session on radon. We thank the Maryland Department of the Environment for joining us today to provide more information on this important topic. Just a couple housekeeping items before we begin. If you are viewing this session live, please send any questions in through the comment platform that you are viewing from, Facebook or YouTube. And if you're viewing this as a recording, please send email questions to stmaryspartnership@gmail.com. And with that, I will throw it over to you, Kira.
Okay, thank you, Jackie, for that introduction. As she mentioned, I am Kiara from the Maryland Department of the Environment. I also have Howard Perry here with me as well. If you can hold all questions until the end, that would be great. And with that, I will get started. Okay, so for all of you who don't know, radon is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas that is naturally occurring within the earth. We're focused on radon because it may be present in the home in high levels. And this is a problem because it can cause lung cancer. Since it's naturally occurring within the earth, it actually enters your home through any cracks in the basement or lower levels. If you have a sump pump, this is an easy way for radon to get into the home. So that's why we're focused on it. It can cause lung cancer, and we want to make sure that people or residents know that they are able to test their homes. We have a very easy test kit that you can set up and test your homes with just to determine that radon level. If you are a smoker, if you smoke cigarettes along with the radon exposure in your home, you do have a higher risk for developing cancer. And then here, this image states that radon is the leading preventable cause of lung cancer after smoking. And it's recommended to test your home every 5 years. Okay, so the Maryland Department of the Environment, we do recognize Radon Awareness Month. This happens every January. We get together and we brainstorm ways to put the word out there about radon. So this past January, we had the governor sign a proclamation that is up on our website, and we have a physical copy. We had billboards displayed on the highways of, I'll show you in future slides of what the billboard actually looks like. So anyone driving by can see the sign that states to test your home for radon, and just to let people know that it is a odorless, colorless gas that you should be aware of. We also did Facebook trivia, which was every Tuesday. There were questions once a week, and if someone got the question correct about what radon is and different factors about radon, we sent out a prize for them. So that was just a fun way to get the word out. We recently got radon t-shirts made so that when we go to our radon events, we're wearing the t-shirts, and that's just more exposure so people know what radon is. We also had newspaper ads. We continue to do presentations and webinars. We have partnered with the American Lung Association to put the word out there. They recently posted our link on their website, the test kit link. So that was very helpful with spreading the word. We have fact sheets, flyers, brochures. This January, we also reached out to the state health departments who posted the link on their website. So any exposure that we can do when it comes to radon is always great. And what else did we do here? We actually, for the first time, had a booth at the library. It was Eldersburg Library. So there was a booth with games and flyers, brochures, and just a link to our test kit. So everyone interested can grab the link and purchase a test kit. And the test kits are $3 now. It used to be free, but I'll explain later why they're not free anymore. So we also had a radon booth at Lowe's, and we partnered with the Department of Housing and Community Development. And we also partner with Alpha Energy Laboratories. So when a test kit is purchased, Alpha Energy analyzes the test kit and sends the results back by email. So it's a very easy process. I tested my home about 3 months ago. It's a step-by-step process. You put your name, your address, the test kit number. You set it up in the basement and expose it for about 2 days. And it's only about this big. It's not too big. Um, and after that, after the 2 days, you package it back up. Alpha Energy gives you an envelope to send it back to them for free. And then within a week or two, you get the results by email. So it's a very, very simple process. Okay, so again, every January, we will continue to do these activities. It's ongoing, but we do put an emphasis on these events in January. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is our radon billboard. It states radon gas may be in your home right now. It's the second leading cause of lung cancer. It's odorless and it's colorless. So the only way to know if you have radon in your home is to actually test your home. So here in yellow words, we have test your home today. So this was displayed on the highway. I'm not sure if anyone saw it, but it's bright colors, bright red and orange and yellow. So it should have caught most people's attention. And then again, we partner with the Maryland Department of Health with Radon. And then here's our Radon website here, if you wanted to order a test kit. Okay, and when you actually go to our website, here is the MDE Radon homepage. It states radon exposure in your home. What's your radon risk? So there's information here about radon. There's a link to order your test kit right here in the middle of the page. And then there's also a mini video at the bottom of this website, and it tells you step by step how to test your home. As soon as you get the package in the mail, how to set everything up and how to send it back to Alpha Energy Laboratories. Again, it is a very simple process. Oh, and here to the left is the Governor Proclamation. So you can see this larger when you do go on the website. Okay, now, so when you get your test results back from Alpha Energy Laboratories, if you have less than 2 picocuries per liter, and this is picocuries per liter is the measurement in which radon is measured. So anything less than 2 picocuries per liter, you don't really need to do anything. But if your home does change, let's say you get remodeling done to your home, you should retest because that could bring about more radon exposure. Now, if you receive anywhere between 2 and 4 picocuries per liter, you also don't need to do anything. This isn't a dangerous level, but you should retest your home every 5 years. If you get 4 picocuries per liter or higher as a radon test result, this is considered the dangerous level according to the Environmental Protection Agency. So at this level, you should retest your home. Just to ensure that the first test was correct. Because sometimes there might be an error if, let's say, you have a window open or any other factors can affect the first test. You should have all closed conditions in your home. All the windows should be closed, and you should test at the lowest level of your home. So there are some instances where the test may come back in an error if the level is too high. So you should test your home again just to be sure. And then if the second test is high, 4 picocuries per liter or higher, then you should contact a mitigator. Now, mitigators come and they evaluate your home and they just basically give you other suggestions of how to eliminate the radon from your home. There are mitigation systems where a fan can be installed in your home. It can either be installed on the outside of your home or the inside. And this fan will reduce the radon in your home with some type of method to pump it out. Because you do want the lowest levels of radon in your home to prevent lung cancer. Okay, so here's a radon map of Maryland. This map is from 2005 through 2016. We have been working on a new map, updating the new map with the Maryland Department of Health. But here you can see that the counties, all of the counties in Maryland are displayed. And the average, this displays the average radon level. So in yellow, these are the lowest levels from 0.2 to 2 picocuries per liter, which is mainly on the Eastern Shore. So the Eastern Shore does have the lowest levels of radon. And then in orange, from 2.1 to 4 picocuries per liter is displayed more so in the middle, like in the middle of Maryland and Western Maryland. And then St. Mary's County falls right in between from the low levels, in between the low and high levels. And then here in red are the higher levels of radon from 4.1 to 61 picocuries per liter. So you have Washington, Frederick, Carroll County, Baltimore County. It looks like Baltimore City falls in the average range, not as high. But Harford, Howard, Montgomery, and Calvert County all have higher levels of radon. Okay. Now here is, oops, let me hide this here. Okay, so here is a map that we created. So once a month, Alpha Energy Laboratories sends us the results for per county. So the radon levels per county are sent to us. These are the average radon levels from Allegheny County all the way to Wacomico County. And from the map, you can see a correlation between the higher levels and the lower levels of radon. So it looks like Allegheny, Carroll, and Washington County, they all have pretty high radon levels. All the other counties are about average, except for, let's see, Caroline, Kent, St. Mary's, and Wacomico have lower levels. So it looks like in your county, the radon levels are not too high. But again, it does depend on the home. So you can have one radon level, let's say 2 picocuries per liter, but your neighbor could have 6 picocuries per liter. So it really depends on your home and the conditions. Let's say someone has a crack in their basement. That means that radon can easily get into the house compared to someone with a sealed basement. And there's also radon reduction factors that the house can be built with. So if you get a house built from ground up, you can ask that you have those radon reduction factors installed in your house just to prevent the higher radon levels. I think it's called radon reduction new construction. Yep, radon reduction new construction. That's what it's referred to as. Okay, now this specific bar graph shows all of the data submitted from St. Mary's County. This is from, let's see, there are 11 test results. So this is September 26, 2021 through February 14, 2022. So within this time frame, there were 11 people, 11 residents who tested their home for radon. And you can see this is only within St. Mary's County. So you can see how different these levels are. Some people got a level of 0 where there was no radon in their home. And then you have 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and then it goes up to the highest being 6.9 picocuries per liter. So you can see in the same county, there are different levels within a home. So this just shows the contrast. Okay, so here are more graphs. In the upper left, you see the city tested within St. Mary's County. In California, there were 3 people who tested their home for radon. In Hollywood, there were 4 people. Leonardtown, 2 people, and Lexington Park, 2 residents tested their home here. And then the test reason for these 11 residents to test their home was one for post mitigation. So it looks like someone tested their home and got a high radon level, and wanted to test their home again. So that would be post mitigation. And then the other 10 individuals wanted to test their home for personal knowledge, just to figure out what the radon level is in their home in general. And then down here, this pie chart shows the structure type. So we recommend that you test your home for radon at the lowest level of your home, so usually in the basement. However, it looks like one resident tested the crawl space, which is also good because that is a lower level. And then we had 3 multi-story homes where let me see, multi-story. Yep. So 7 people tested their basement, 1 person tested a crawl space, and then 3 people had a multi-story home. And this could have been at any level. So on the application form, you state what level you're testing your home in, or what floor you're testing your home. Okay, so here are the current test kit numbers. So as I mentioned, Alpha Energy Laboratory will send the results back to us. And at first, the test kits were initially free. And we distributed 3,406 test kits. And out of that, only 1,196 were analyzed. So that wasn't the best result that we were aiming for. Some people may have forgot about it, or just weren't interested in testing their home, or just never got around to it. But the return rate was 35.11%. Now, we noticed that other counties were charging a $3 fee per test kit. So we thought maybe if we charge people $3, that they will become more interested in testing their homes for radon. Because usually if you pay for something, you care about it. So we did put that $3 charge on the test kits, and we had a higher return rate. And we did that starting last year in March of 2021. So we distributed 1,717. Of that, 691 test kits were analyzed, and we had a 40.24% return rate. So it is a little higher. We are continuing to receive those, the results from Alpha Energy, and just compare to see if it's best to have free test kits or to charge the $3 fee. Okay, so we did experience some challenges when it comes to radon outreach. For example, early on with COVID, schools, daycares, medical offices, and state events were canceled or closed. So that made it difficult for us to get out and spread the word. But we did do virtual approaches. And then 2022, earlier this year, we resumed in person. We wore masks and we were safe. And we did outreach in the library. We were at Lowe's, where we had a table set up about what radon is. We had games, brochures, fact sheets, and flyers. And then we were also at the Home and Garden Show recently. And we had a pretty good turnout. A lot of people wanted to know what radon is. They were interested in whether or not their home had a high level of radon, especially people who had small children. The fact that radon can lead to lung cancer, a lot of parents were concerned. So we had a pretty good turnout there. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we did get involved with the county health departments. So we had them put the test kit on our radon test kit on their website. So whoever visits the county health department website will see our radon test kit. So we are continuing to work with them. And then finally, we did have trouble with reaching out to realtors, builders, and mitigators. So at first, they seemed interested to spread the word about radon, but sometimes we could not fully get through. Some real estate associations mentioned that they don't focus on radon. They're more so focused on selling the actual home. So we are trying to get a better turnout and more involvement with realtors, builders, and mitigators. Okay, and for the future, we do continue to spread the word about radon awareness. We do want to protect public health. We are continuing to work with stakeholders and find other ways to get people to understand what radon is and test their homes. We have resumed the in-person outreach, which is very helpful. And the next step, we are thinking about reaching out to schools and daycares, just because parents have been concerned. We have received multiple calls from parents. So it would be good if we can start testing schools and daycares in the future. And then we continue to collaborate with the Maryland Department of Health and the medical community. And as we get those radon results from Alpha Energy Laboratories, we do plan to update the Radon Map just to see the comparison between the different counties as to which county has high levels of radon and which counties have the lower levels. But any county that has high levels of radon, we do want to target those areas just to make sure we are protecting the public health. Oh, okay, that's it. I thought there was another slide. All right, so be sure to test your home for radon today. I do have the test kit link here. I can also email it to Jackie so she has it. And if you have any questions, you can contact myself or my supervisor, Shannon Page, or Howard Perry. I can get that information over to you as well. Are there any questions that people have? I'm not sure. I can't see the chat. But Jackie, do you see any questions?
We'll give it a couple seconds for some to come through. Oh, there's one.
Okay.
So we had a question come through from Shan asking, does the age of the home play a role in the radon levels, or is it just overall condition of the structures?
That's a really good question. I feel that the age can play a role. So the longer that a house stands, it gives more opportunity for radon, which occurs in the earth, to circulate and accumulate within the home. But again, it depends on the conditions of the home, because if that home was built to completely seal the basement, then it won't allow for so much radon to get trapped into the home. So the answer is kind of yes and no. But if there is, I believe it's the radon reduction new construction. That's the best material to build a home with. And the mitigators have so much information of how that can be done for anyone interested.
Great. Thanks so much for that one.
You're welcome.
Anybody else has a question, feel free to pop it in there. Something that definitely stood out to me was that 11 tests in the past year. And I think that's kind of our reasoning for doing this session, is to hopefully kind of raise awareness about that test kit program and encourage our community members to participate and do the test kits in their homes. So, and I did pop that link on Facebook and YouTube. That link should be in the comment section of both of those platforms now for anybody that's interested in ordering their test kit today.
Yes, and it's $3. They are $3, so it's not bad. Some stores like Lowe's and Home Depot or any hardware store, they charge a little bit more, from $15 to $20. So it's really convenient that we do have the $3 test kit option, and everything's very clear. Once you get the test kit, there's step-by-step instructions, and then you can also watch the video on our website, which explains exactly how to test your home. It's very helpful.
Awesome. A question that I had that kind of came up as you were talking. So you talked about the mitigation a little bit, but where would people go for that information on mitigation? Is there kind of a catch-all place where you can find information about that process?
So we do have a list of mitigators on our website. It's in alphabetical order, and you can search per county. So on that, let me see. I could send you the presentation. I'm not sure if my supervisor sent it over, but let me see here. But I can send it to you. And at the bottom of our website, it's a list of mitigators. They're certified by the National Radon Association Board, NRSP, and NRPP. So they are certified and credentialed to mitigate homes. So I'll make sure to get that list over to you.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And it doesn't look like we're having any other questions come through right now. So thank you so much, Kira, for today. And thank you, Howard. And I know Shannon and Jordan joined in too as well at the end here. So thank you guys so much for providing more information about Radon for our community. We really appreciate your time, and happy Earth Day, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Happy Earth Day. Thanks for having us, and talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Happy Earth Day.